Politics is fascinating and it's very rewarding. If you're the kind of person who likes to do things rather than just talk about them, politics is a great route. I'm Nigel Huddleston. I'm the Member of Parliament for Mid Worcestershire. I was first elected in 2015 and I have the privilege of representing about 100,000 people. Good question. You know, it's got to be egg, hasn't it? Oh, a morning person. There's so many exciting things to do in the day and I can't wait to get to do them. I'd like my children. They can entertain me and occasionally annoy me. And then for a bit of fun, it'd be great to have a television. Instead of just complaining about things, I was always one saying, we need to do this, we need to do that. And politics really enables you to take action and do things in every single area of life. I've always enjoyed the job I did before politics. I worked actually for Google, which is a fantastic company to work for. So moving from Google, which is an incredibly fast-moving, high-tech environment, to Parliament was a big change. But you really can impact things, you can make a difference. Between thinking, you know what, I might want to be a parliamentary candidate, to starting to go through the process to actually getting elected was about 10 years for me. And I also lost an election in 2010. I went through a general election and I lost, but I won then the second time round in 2015. Well, as an MP, it's great that you can make an impact in so many areas, not only just voting on a day-to-day basis, but actually initiating legislation. And I've been involved in quite a few pieces of legislation on puppy smuggling, on banning fireworks indoors, which actually could cause fires and that would be dangerous, on things like secondary ticketing for sporting events and music events. But the real achievement is just the day-to-day things, helping people in the constituency who need help. Because often people come to their MP because they don't know who else to go to. And maybe they've tried different routes and aren't getting anywhere. And as an MP, you realise quite quickly that you can open doors. So it's not all the glory of being in Parliament and there at Prime Minister's questions. A lot of it is more in the constituency, helping somebody who is in a desperate situation and feeling like you can really make an impact on their life. There isn't such a thing as a normal working day, and it's a whole mix. I'm in my office where I spend time with my staff responding to emails and letters and telephone calls. I'm writing speeches. I go into the chamber and ask questions, not just to the Prime Minister, but every government department has questions every now and again, as well as taking part in debates, which I do at least once a week. And all of a sudden the hours just go by and you suddenly realise it's 10 o'clock and you probably haven't eaten all day. But then in the constituency it's like a completely different day, because in the constituencies what I do is spend time at schools and at businesses and visiting charities, which is a very, very different life to what's happening in Parliament. But I have to say I enjoy the constituency visits more than anything else, and in particular visiting schools. I think it's really important, especially when you're very young, to realise that the world really is your oyster. You can do anything in life and you shouldn't let anybody say you can't do this and you shouldn't do that. The only person who's going to hold you back is yourself if you don't have faith and confidence in yourself. And you can really do so many things. I'm from a pretty modest background. I went to a local comprehensive school, my dad worked in a factory, my mum worked on the tills at Asda, but I went on to a really good university and took every opportunity that came my way, and now I'm an MP. And I know that my family are really proud of me, and I'm proud of myself. And it does take a little bit of personal drive to do these things and a bit of confidence, but you realise that actually the world's full of people who want to support you, who want to encourage you. And never doubt yourself, never doubt your ambitions. Always be ambitious, always want to go on to the next thing, and you can do just the most amazing things.